Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Etho, and welcome back to my Let's Play. Much appreciated that you could join me today, and I'm much appreciated. I'm not very well appreciated. No, I appreciate you guys joining me today. Uh, I don't know if you saw it, but on Reddit there was this amazing post about the sheep, the rainbow sheep, that we got to try out today. Very cool. Apparently, if you name a sheep Jeb, they got a new effect in 1.7.3, which I'm updated to now, by the way. And also, this version of Minecraft, I'm sure a lot of you saw this too, or you know about this, but there's an option to have Twitch streaming built into Minecraft, like it's built in now. So I'm definitely going to take a look at that, and I might do more streaming if it's as easy as I hope it is to do that. But yes, what we got to do is Jeb. I think like that will work. I've only got 3 name tags though, unfortunately, but look at this. Isn't that so cool? That is awesome. I love that. I think it should be our mission to name all of these sheep Jeb. We need 32 name tags total to do it. But I want a rainbow sheep farm for sure. That is so cool. So what happens also when you shear them, you just get what color it is normally. And I'm pretty sure you can dye them again and it doesn't remove the rainbow effect. I tried it out on pet wolves. I was hoping it would work on the collars too, but it doesn't. So, oh wow. That would have been neat too, because you know how you can dye the wolf collars now? It would have been neat if you could make it rainbow. They need a rainbow dye in this game that you can just apply to things too. That would be pretty sweet. Alright. Water. Bye-bye, rainbow Jeb sheep. Don't drown on me. Whew. I always worry they're gonna die. Alright. Very good. Oh. This thing seems to be working okay. Except the white and the gray. It's always white and gray that doesn't show up here, so I'm going to have to take a look and see where it's blocked. Something's blocking the water stream to bring it there. But what we're going to do to start off with today, I've been working on that underground village, and that place is turning out pretty cool. Pretty excited about that project now. And we're going to do a little bit of shopping, because... yeah, just wait till you see it. Things have changed a little bit over there. I needed some wheat, wool. Zombies always... there's like a hole in the roof in the tree farm, I think, and they fall down and they can come up to the villagers here. They can't kill them, though. Let's grab some paper. Oh, that's not it. There we go. And I said a long time ago I wasn't going to use my dirty emeralds for trading with villagers, so I'm going to stick to that. We're only going to use emeralds we find or that we get from shopping here with these guys. The rest of those emeralds I'm going to use for building, like if I want emerald blocks. Let's see, I wonder... pretty sure you can use dyed wool. We'll bring some of that and some of this. And let's make our way on over to the village. I'll show you it. It's always a challenge trying to remember how to get there. I need to set up a proper path to it. I think I usually go down. It's a maze. I gotta figure out every time I go to it. Down here, take the right. Did I lose it? No, I think this is it. Yeah. The gold blocks, that's how I always can find it. Go down here. Definitely need a path though, because it hurts my brain thinking about it every time. There's been several zombie infiltrations as well, and we've lost lots of villagers, but they seem to be reproducing at a quick rate so that the village hasn't died off yet. And yeah, look at all the guys, all the life around here now. just, it's getting insane. Villagers everywhere. Even an iron golem spawned inside the red house that we built last time. And I've built 2 more houses. We got an orange one now. Up here, I built it up off the ground a bit. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors in this one. Oop. And then I also built a purple house over there. And this is jungle wood, because it's got that pinkish hue to it. Oop. And yep, we got skylight there for it. And I made an adjustment to the greenhouse too. I decided, like, this used to be stone and green, and there's like iron fences and stuff. It didn't look very colorful and friendly like I wanted the village to look like. So I got rid of all the stone and the iron fences and stuff, and now it's got wood to it. And I've cleaned up the inside of all the buildings too. They all have like the proper color walls and floors and stuff now, instead of being stone inside. So yeah, things are coming along pretty good here. Look at this. It's like a line of villagers coming to greet me. Baby villagers. That's pretty cool. I'm worried I have an infinite villager breeder going on here unintentionally, because the amount of villagers being created is a little alarming. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I think it's close to the max population by now. Like, there's a lot of doors in this village, but there's a lot of villagers in it already, and they're still being made, so I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna do some trading. I got started here. I accidentally recorded a bit without the right settings. So here we go. I'm gonna try to do as much of the trading I can on camera, so we can have some fun with the money management and that sort of thing. And we'll have a central chest with our emeralds in that we get from trading with them. And I may eventually build like a bank building here too, just for the fun of it, where we can deposit and withdraw our emeralds. The problem is, I find starting out from scratch with these guys is a bit tough, because most of the trades, they are... Hey, did he run away when I was trading with him? What is going on? Guy, this guy's more expensive. Most of them are trying to sell you things instead of buy things from you, so it's kind of hard to get emeralds to start off with. There's the other one. I want to find a cheap paper sale. Oh my goodness, they're just everywhere, and they're running around so fast. Oh, protection 4 book. That is good, but it's very expensive. 25 emeralds. That's a good book. I like that one. Hey, and look at this one. This one is incredible. Silk Touch 1, Efficiency 2. It only costs 2 emeralds, and you need a pick to put it on. So this is like a really good villager. We're going to try to keep around as long as we can. Eyes of Ender are useless to me. Don't want cookies. We saw that guy already, I think. Alright, here's a paper trade. It's a very expensive one. This is like the most expensive paper trade, I think. Hopefully we'll find a cheaper one. There's some wool. And they do take colored wool. That's good. Thank you, sir. Trade, oh! Punch 2 books. 27 emeralds. There's another guy. It's not a great trade. I'm hoping it unlocks a paper trade, though. Come on. Oh, written book for emeralds. Okay. Here, we'll give him a bunch of books. Get away from me! This is a new one. We'll take this. Please give me another book trade or enchanting. Oh, I like that. That's a good one. It's the first time I got bottles of enchanting in this world. That's kind of cool. They unlock. We'll get some more. Not really a viable way of getting XP, like not a quick way. Come on, guy. Unlock a new trade. Still nothing. He wants all my money. There we go. Unbreaking 2, efficiency 2. Not the best. Okay, here's a guy I was looking for. 19 wheat, 4 emeralds. I will take that for sure. Spending the emeralds so quick. I don't know if we're ever gonna have any real amount of them on us. Okay, we wore that one out. You have to give us a new trade, right? He didn't give us a new trade. I might have messed that up, because I think he's useless now. Maybe you gotta just trade once and kind of wait for it to unlock a new one. I don't know, I'm still pretty new to this whole trading thing. I've never done it very much. Should we do it? I just want to see mostly what these guys unlock as I trade with them too. 9 gold for an emerald. Ouch. I think we'll need to set up some way of getting rid of the guys we don't want to keep around too. In the most entertaining way possible, of course. Problem is, they're hard to control. You can't really, I don't think you can unleash them. Alright, I'm gonna do this again. Oh, that's a scary noise. That one's done. I don't want a compass. Alright. So, that's probably going to be it for the trading for today. And, yeah, I think the next step to this village, we got to build some way of eradicating the useless villagers. And that way we can get new villagers to trade with. And that way we can keep trading with them. Otherwise, I'm just going to run out of emeralds really quick here. So we're out of the village, but before we left, I counted how many doors were there, and then in total I found 47. So you divide that by 3, and there should be 15, 16 villagers max in that village. But I think there might be more than that already. So we might have an infinite villager breeding situation going on, in which case death and destruction is going to have to sweep through that village. And we'll have to try to figure out how to stop that from happening. But anyway, we might head back there later today. I'm not sure. But I asked last episode if you guys are enjoying watching me work on these old projects, or if we should start some new stuff up. And surprisingly, a lot of you seem to enjoy watching me work on old projects, like get them done. I think that the general feel was I should mostly focus on the older stuff and have a few new things here and there. So that's what we'll try to do. Oh, you know what I need? I need some glass. So we are gonna do something at the library here today. Not really work on the structure, just an idea of what we can put inside the library. This is an experiment I've been wanting to do for a long time. And it might end up being a cool little feature for our library. I keep going around the door. We can go through it. Let's just go through the door and fall down. But I want to try and make something out of minecarts, sort of like a sleight of hand game. I want to have a bunch of minecarts randomly going around a track here and see if myself and you guys can follow which of the minecarts has like the diamond in or whatever. Kind of like, you know, that cup game people play where there's 3 cups and you got to find whatever underneath it, and he spins the cups around, does all this fancy stuff, and it's hard to locate the actual one. Kind of like that, except we're using minecarts with it. And I think I might need to dig this out a little more. I would like to be able to see everything within this 3x3 window. Oh, I hit a button there that I wasn't supposed to. In fact, I'm going to just put a border around it for right now. And this is going to be the floor to our library. Actually, I built this the wrong height. This will go up one more. So I'm pretty sure the floor for the library is going to be at this height. Okay, so I think this is going to work. Let me show you guys. We can see through this 3x3 window everything down there. That's a 9x9 pad, and I think it's, let me double check this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks down. And my idea with this is release some minecarts with an item in that we're supposed to track, and then release a bunch of storage minecarts that are empty. When I said minecart the first time, I meant storage minecart, by the way. Have them going around this track for a certain amount of time, and then randomize each of these junctions so all the minecarts will get shuffled around quite a bit. And I want to see what it takes to fool our eyes into not being able to track the proper item, if that's possible. That's my goal with this, to make it so you can't actually follow, well, not that you can't follow it, that it's difficult to follow the proper item. It'll make more sense once we actually do it, I think. So I'm putting power rails in a few places. I don't think we need too many. Minecarts keep their momentum pretty good nowadays. There is one problem I think we will have. I don't think I can actually have a junction like this, where it goes 4 directions. I think you can only do 3 directions. Otherwise, when you power this, I don't think it switches. Do I have anything I can power with? No. Take my word for it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. So, I don't know if I like this pattern, actually. Anyway, I'll try to come up with something. Hopefully end up with, let's see, how many junctions is this? This might be too many junctions. I was hoping to end up with like 12 different junctions, but I might have went over that. I might have got carried away here. Oh well. I'll try finish this up, and then we will work on randomizing all of these. Came up with a new pattern. Might go with this one. We'll try it out. Creeper just blew up, by the way. That's what all this junk is about. But I lived. We're all good. So we're going to do just a default test. If none of the junctions change, what does the minecart do when we let it go on here, is the question. That might be cool on its own. We'll see. What is going on? Huh. Oh, did it run out of... I think it ran out of speed because it wasn't switching. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it would end up there, wouldn't it? Just goes around in a loop. I think if the junctions are switching, we won't have to worry about it running out of speed. Okay, so obviously it all ends up here because it's still a loop. Okay, so the next step to making our game here is to randomize each of these junctions, and I marked them out with a dirt block over top so I could count how many there were and visualize it easier. In total, we got 3 per side, so that's 12, and then 8 in the middle, so 20 total. The ones in the middle are probably going to be the toughest to deal with, so let's start on those first. And the way I'm going to do this, to do it with redstone alone, you would need a T flip-flop for each of these probably, and like a hopper randomizer, and it would just be insane. So we're not doing a redstone method. We are going to use snowmen walking around on pressure plates to trigger them. I think that's the best way of doing this. So we will have a redstone torch below each of these junctions. Let's just see. make sure it works. Okay, so it's going like this right now. Remove it. Yeah, okay, it switched. Good. Here, I can show you the the four-way junction now, I think. Might not affect it because it didn't look like that track was connected. Oh yeah, okay, see, it doesn't switch now because it has 4 options. Aha. Keep that in mind if you're ever working on a track, because that confused me for a while. I can't remember what project I was working on. I could not figure out why the junction wasn't switching though. Alright, I'm gonna hollow out underneath all this, probably is the best thing to do. And I'll put a torch under each of the junctions, and then it'll be easier to work with this. Okay, very good. We got all the redstone in place, and I'm quite happy with how this turned out. It was easier to do than I expected even. So, 20 junctions, all wired up here. Basically, we'll have I think we're going to try 1 snowman in each of these side ones. So 1 snowman will trigger 3 of these. And we'll just have him like walking around in that area. So he'll be able to walk between 5 blocks there. So we'll do that for each of the sides. And it's just a pressure plate, torch underneath, goes up to the torch, and then the junction is right above there. So it's very simple. The middle was a little tougher to do, but it wasn't too bad either. So I got 8 pressure plates in a ring all over there. The ones in the middle, these ones, that one there, that one there, that one there, those are easy to do. Just, again, torch, and then up to another torch, and the junction's right above. The corner ones were a little tougher. I got to go into repeater. There's redstone dust up there, so the repeater powers the redstone dust. Goes to this block, and then up to a redstone torch, and the corner one is right above there. So I think this should be good to go. And we might put 2 snowmen in the middle. We're going to have to try this out and just see how it goes. We want the least predictable setup as possible, though, is what we're aiming for. So let's try to test this out. If I can if I can get out of here. I'm sure I had a way out. I think it might be here. Yeah. Okay. So to get the snowmen in place is also going to be a little tough, I think. But we might be able to do it. Watch out for creepers. It was just nighttime. I think we can do it like this pretty well. Just build them in place, drop them down. They won't be able to escape. And hopefully they walk around a fair bit. If they don't walk around too much, we might need more snowmen. Okay, we'll put him there. Get one in this side. Oh, I hear him triggering stuff. That's a good sign. Alright. Snowmen are nice because they don't make noise. I'm starting to use them a lot more. They're bad if they escape, though, because then they just leave a snow trail all over the place that you'll never be able to clean up. So make sure they can't escape if you use them for stuff like this. Okay. That's 4 in place. Honestly, not seeing a lot of switching going on. I thought there would be more. Oh, and this is missing. I must have went through here. All right, let's get them going in the middle too. We're for sure putting 2 here by the looks of it because it's pretty slow. Move around, guys. The problem is they don't have a lot of blocks to go to with their pathfinding, so... Okay, things are switching now. A little bit. And they also don't walk all the time, is the other problem. Maybe we should get 1 more in there. And 1 more in each of the sides. That's what I'm going to do. We'll try that out. So I think we're about ready to try it out. It's switching pretty decently. Might need to be faster yet. because it goes through these periods where nothing happens and then stuff happens a lot. But yeah, I went and I got some other glass too. This might be better. The clear glass is just not very clear is the problem. That might be better. I wish I could just float on invisible blocks. There's probably a trick I could do with that. But yeah, we're gonna put a minecart down, just see what it does. Start off with. I also added some boosters on the edges. Hopefully that helps it from stalling. We'll give it a little push. So it shouldn't stop, I'm pretty sure, and it should be hopefully fairly random. Looks like it got stuck in the corner. Let's see if that happens a lot. No, it doesn't seem to. That's good. It moves fast, doesn't it? Holy. Uh-huh. Alright, let's try add some more. And see if they crash into each other or what they do exactly. I made 6 total. Hopefully they don't like follow each other's path exactly or anything like that. That's why I'm hoping it switches pretty frequently. Oh, if they stack up like that too, that's bad. I never even thought of that. Hopefully they can separate. So 2 of those are stuck together. Alright. And they're having a hard time splitting. I don't think... Oh, they did split! Oh, now they're grouped back up. Oh, this is weird. Okay, that is a problem. I wonder what we could do about that. And once they stack together, they seem to have a hard time separating. When I introduce them into this, though, it's not going to be like all together. It's going to be one every few seconds, and they shouldn't clump together like this so much. Maybe I just can't leave it run for very long. Alright, I'm going to stop it. We'll try this again. Okay, we're going to give it another try here. I'm pretty sure the same thing's going to happen again, though. Got a little launcher here. The real problem is the junctions just don't switch fast enough. So they end up taking the same path as each other quite often. Sometimes minecarts just stop like that too. It's weird. And rather than bouncing off each other, minecarts seem to stack up with each other, unfortunately. I was hoping they would like bounce off each other and start going opposite ways and and like lots of crazy stuff happening, but they just tend to go with the flow. So yeah, to get this actually working the way I want, I'm gonna have to do a redstone method, it looks like. Oh, look, they split. They split! Come on, guys. Get out of that figure eights and do something cool. That would be pretty hard to watch, though. Even though it's predictable right now, them bouncing around like that is pretty hard to follow. But yeah, I gotta do a redstone method that switches the junctions a lot faster. That is just not changing at all. Look at that. That's the problem right there. Oh, and they stopped. Alright, it was worth a shot anyway. I'll try fix this. And we can try it again later. Oh, permanent stop. Unbelievable. Alright. Anyway. That was fun. I liked that anyway. Alright guys, that is going to be about it for today though. I don't know if you checked out the comments on last episode, but oh man. There were some stories. I asked people what their most painful experience was. Physically painful, not emotionally painful. Emotionally painful, not quite as funny as some of the stories I got. But yeah, there was a lot of good stories, lots of comments too. Thank you, everybody. You really want to sell me something? Oh, that's a good deal. We'll do it. We'll do it. Come on. Don't lose them. They all seem to be going into that red house for some reason. Oh, I did two. I wanted to do one. Alright. Or did we unlock? We might have unlocked this earlier. I kind of remember this enchantment. Anyway. Yes, so lots of comments. I picked out 3 sort of at random. So here we go. As a response to your question, my most physically painful experience was when I went to an ice skating rink with my friend. I've never gone ice skating before, and I knew I was going to be horrible at it. After about 2 hours with the practice walkers, almost like old people walkers, I tried to go without them, but I stayed close to the wall. I was doing good, but then my left foot slipped and I fell down, grasping the wall. Let's just say I can't even touch my toes, but I did the splits. The real splits where your crotch touches the floor. Worst day ever. Ouch. Number 2 here. Easily my most painful experience was when I was climbing Castle Peak in the... What is that, Solaris? I was bouldering without a rope or anything when a foothold broke under me. I slid/fell down the slope, which was a good 40 vertical feet off the ground. Uh-oh. I finally stopped falling when I landed on a boulder, directly on my knees. Ouch. I smashed both kneecaps, got my arms wedged into a crack, almost dislocating it. No breaks, but I sprained one knee. I was able to limp down safely, though. Yeah, that would hurt. That's... Yeah. I've never really fallen off of a hill or like out of a tree or anything like that, so I don't know what that's like. But I can imagine not... Well, I guess I have fallen off my bike going pretty quick before, but... Yeah. Definitely a scary experience, I'm sure. Third one, this is the last one I picked out. Well, when I was in my 7th grade, my stomach burst open due to a perforated ulcer, spilling vomit and acid all over my insides. I couldn't breathe and I was uncontrollably moaning. I got to the hospital and was in surgery before school got out. I didn't go back until 2 weeks later. I ended up with 27 staples, ouch, from the surgery. Definitely will be the most painful injury for a long time. Yeah, that was a bad one. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hungry. So thank you everybody for your responses. There were some good ones. Yeah, there was some some very painful sounding ones too. Some of the stories were funny. Some of them were just like gory and painful, and it's like ooh. I like the funny ones the most, like the first one. Anyway. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.